We passed out one. Okay, sorry.
I'm on mine too. Mine just.
We passed out one. Okay, sorry.
I'm on mine too. That's funny. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, would you like to transfer to this? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. I don't think God cares about the names. The Lord is one. Hmm. What is it? Demon Slayer? Cool.
There's a lot of them all over. I just really want to check some out.
2 at a
Just
time.
the ones that are like this.
Well, you can pick 2.
You know, but
We're gonna be here for some hours. So
how long?
hours.
Like how many hours? About it.
Oh.
But I think I might get this because I don't have 1 or 2.
No.
Book 3. I think, can you give back a book? Like, check it back in.
Hmm?
Let me go back downstairs and give back the Mexican book. Because I can't read it, it's in Spanish. Where's my leg? Really? So weird reading books like this, Dad.
Huh?
It's just like it's just like the seasons, like anime.
I wonder if I'm coming through here. I turned it down on my phone. Oh, could lean it back.
Could you use that?
Um,
Or was that too leaning?
grab me a book.
You mine.
No, okay. Here, put it behind the desk.
Right. Hope it doesn't fall.
I need something up here in the front.
I'm on chapter 20.
Okay, just don't want it to fall. Go like that. That ain't working either. It would be perfect if I could sideways.
Are you allowed to do
Do what? Mm-hmm. Stop me. Here you go. Yeah, that'll work. Just readjust here. Dooder dooder dooder.
You're reading it like this. Like I have to go like this, right to left, right to left.
Did you know the correct way, original way of reading is right to left? And writing in Latin and in like when they wrote Hebrew, like in the Bible, the old way and stuff, they wrote from right to left. Actually, English.
Creepy if I do this.
English. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds gross. English is left to right, and it's considered backwards. Hmm. You're not on that camera. I'm on this camera. I'm on this pad so I can write and type to people on the comments. I'm reading in Deuteronomy. My daughter-onomy.
But Dad, I like this part. This is my favorite part in the series too, in the movie. And it's when they need to like holding on to a girl saying like, please, like, love me, don't you love me? It says like he's saying, says, please marry me. I don't know when I'll die, so I want you to marry me, please.
Mm-hmm.
And he's all yelling at the girl about it, like crying because he's a crybaby. And his sparrow tells Tanjiro to calm him down.
Yeah.
And then Tanjiro pulls the girl away from Zenitsu and he says, everything's okay, now go home. She's like, thank you. He's like, hey, that girl likes me. She's gonna marry me. And she just smacks him across the face and says, what? Slapping him with both hands. And Tanjiro pulls her away again because she slaps him in the face like 100 times. And he's like crying still. She said, when did I ever say I liked you? You were crouched at the side of the road. You looked sick, so I asked you if you were all right. And he said, you didn't come over because you thought you might like me? I'm already engaged to someone, so definitely not.
Mm-hmm.
If you're healthy enough to harass me, you're fine. Goodbye. Wait. Why did... And then he's talking to Tanjiro. Why did you interfere? And why are you looking at me like that? It's funny.
Demon Slayer, huh? Is that what it is? Demon Slayer.
Why are you staring at me like some pitiful creature? Stop it. I'll hold you responsible for this. It's not your fault I'm getting married. Say something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna die soon on my next job. I'm incredibly weak, so give me a break. Protect me until I'm married.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, let's start with introductions. My name is Tanjiro Kamado, if that's what you want. Want it? My name's MuAxiich-Ikxareeyav. Help me, Tanjiro.
Oh man, gee, why am I doing that to my head?
That didn't happen in the series.
Dad has a big head. So, okay. I'm gonna finish with my reading.
Oh yeah, I remember that in the series. And then a body falls out of a window because he was attacked.
I'm gonna finish my reading.
I'm going to show you what happens. A bang, got thrown out the window. It's covered in blood already. And then Tanjiro, the stupidest thing, he says, are you alright? Running to the body and it's already dead.
Mm-hmm.
That was right here. Let me use that as a bookmark for right now.
Bring in the library. Every commandment which I command you today, you must be careful to observe, that you may live and multiply. I want to ask the live when reading. I want to do. I need to do. Every commandment which I command you today, you must be careful to observe, that you may live and multiply, and go in and possess the land of which the Lord swore to your fathers. And you shall remember that the Lord your God led you all the way these 40 years in the wilderness, to humble you and test you, to know what was in your heart, whether you would keep his commandments or not. So he humbled you. Yeah, that's too many, Faith. Go put those back.
What number?
Faith, one book at a time is fine, because you can only read one book at a time. When we go home, you can take two, but right now, one's enough. That's just being crazy. Whether you would keep his commandments or not. So he humbled you, allowed you to hunger, and fed you with manna, which you did not know, nor did your fathers know, that he might make you know that man shall not live by bread alone, but man lives by every word that proceeds from the mouth of the Lord. And it should say, proceeds from the mouth of Jehovah. Your garments did not wear out on you, nor did your foot swell these 40 years. You should know in your heart that as a man chastens his son, so the Lord your God chastens you. Therefore you shall keep the commandments of the Lord your God, to walk in his ways and to fear him. For Jehovah your God is bringing you into a good land, a land of brooks of water, of fountains and springs that flow out of valleys and hills, a land of wheat and barley, of vines and fig trees and pomegranates, a land of olive oil and honey, a land which you will eat bread without scarcity, in which you will lack nothing, a land whose stones are iron, and out of whose hills you can dig copper. When you have eaten and are full, then you shall bless the Lord your God for the good land which he has given you. Beware that you do not forget the Lord your God by not keeping his commandments, his judgments, and his statutes, which I command you today, lest when you have eaten and are full, and have built beautiful houses and dwell in them, and when your herds and your flocks multiply, and your silver and gold are multiplied, and all that you have is multiplied, when your heart is lifted up, and you forget the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage, who led you through the... I think it wasn't your fault. Gravity. Gravity. Stay the hell away from me. There we go. Which were fiery serpents and scorpions, and thirsty land where there was no water, who brought water for you out of the flinty rock, who fed you in the wilderness with manna, which your fathers did not know, that he might humble you, and that he might test you, to do good in the end. When you say in your heart, my power and the might of my hand have gained me this wealth, you shall remember Jehovah your God, for it is he who gives you power to get wealth, that he may establish his covenant, which he swore to your fathers, as it is this day. When it shall be, if you by any means forget the Lord your God, and follow other gods, and serve them and worship them, testify against you this day, that you shall surely perish as the nations which the Lord destroys before you. So you shall perish, because you would not be obedient to the voice of the Lord your God. This is what my friend was just talking about, being prideful. Um, everything comes from God. And he tells us right here, do not forget where you got everything from. Fantastic. Superb. Superfluous. Superior. Super. Wonderful. It's really wonderful to thank God for everything, every single thing. Is it? Just right. You get a drink? Did you get a drink from the fountain?
There's,
I think so. You can ask that guy too, security guy, or the other ladies. Mm-hmm. Okay. Deuteronomy 9. Hear, O Israel, you are to cross over the Jordan today and go in to dispossess nations greater and mightier than yourself, cities great and fortified up to heaven, people great and tall, the descendants of Anakim, who you know, and of whom you heard it said, who can stand before the descendants of Anak? Therefore understand today that the Lord your God is he who goes before you as a consuming fire. He will destroy them and bring them down before you. So you shall drive them out and destroy them quickly, as the Lord has said to you. Do not think in your heart after the Lord your God has cast them out before you, saying, because of my righteousness the Lord has brought me in to possess this land. But it is because of the wickedness of those nations that the Lord is driving them out from before you. It is not because of your righteousness or the uprightness of your heart that you go to possess their land, but because of the wickedness of these nations that the Lord your God drives them out from before you, and that he may fulfill the word which the Lord swore to your fathers, to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Therefore understand that the Lord your God is not giving you this land to possess because of your righteousness, for you are a stiff-necked people. Remember, do not forget how you provoked the Lord your God to wrath in the wilderness, from the day that you departed from the land of Egypt until you came to this place. You have been rebellious against the Lord. Also in Horeb you provoked the Lord to wrath, so that the Lord was angry enough with you to have destroyed you. So, not only is God giving Israel the land that he promised to their people, but he's also using them as a vessel to destroy the people who are in those lands because of their wickedness. The tablets of stone, the tablets of the covenant which the Lord made with you. And this is Moses speaking. Then I stayed on the mountain 40 days and 40 nights. And that's pointing at Jesus. I neither ate bread nor drank water. Then the Lord delivered me 2 tablets of stone written with the finger of God. And on them were all the words which the Lord had spoken to you on the mount from the midst of the fire in the day of the assembly. And it came to pass at the end of 40 days and 40 nights that the Lord gave me the 2 tablets of stone, the tablets of the covenant. Then the Lord said to me, Arise, go down quickly from here, for your people whom brought you out of Egypt have acted corruptly. They have quickly turned aside from the way which I commanded them. They have made themselves a molded image. It's interesting, this part here in this verse. Then the Lord said to me, Arise, go down quickly from here, for your people whom you brought out of Egypt. So he is accrediting Moses for having a hand. Not that he did it all by himself, because he did not, but God himself is accrediting Moses for helping bringing the people out of Egypt from the Egyptians under slavery. I just thought that was interesting. Furthermore, the Lord spoke to me, saying, I have seen this people, and indeed they are stiff-necked people, prideful. Let me alone, that I may destroy them and blot out their name from under heaven, and I will make you a nation mightier and greater than they. So I turned and came down from the mountain, and the mountain burned with fire. And the 2 tablets of the covenant were in my 2 hands. And I looked, and behold, you had sinned against the Lord your God. And it should say right here, all the places that I've said the Lord your God, it's actually supposed to say Jehovah or Yahweh, whatever name you choose to address God. I know there's others too. There's Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nishi, some others too. Adonai, isn't that Father? Adonai. And they had made for themselves a molded calf. You had turned aside quickly from the way which the Lord had commanded you. Then I took the 2 tablets and threw them out of my 2 hands and broke them before your eyes, and I fell down before the Lord. As at the first 40 days and 40 nights, I neither ate bread nor drank water because of all your sin, which you committed in doing wickedly in the sight of the Lord to provoke him to anger. For I was afraid of the anger and hot displeasure with which the Lord was angry with you to destroy you. But Jehovah listened to me at the time also, and Jehovah was very angry with Aaron, and would have destroyed him. So I prayed for Aaron also at the same time. Then I took your sin, the calf which you had made, and burned it with fire, and crushed it, and ground it very small until it was fine as dust. Then I threw its dust into the brook that descended from the mountain. Also at Taberah and Massa and Kibroth Hattaavah, you provoked the Lord to wrath. Likewise, when Jehovah sent you from Kadesh Barnea, saying, Go up and possess the land which I have given you, then you rebelled against the commandment of Jehovah your God, and you did not believe him, nor obey his voice. You have been rebellious against Jehovah from the day that I knew you. Thus I prostrated myself before Jehovah 40 days and 40 nights. I kept prostrating myself because Jehovah had said he would destroy you. Therefore I prayed to Jehovah and said, O Lord God, do not destroy your people. I'm going to look it up because this is bothering me. Now let me state something too, that I am not a Jehovah's Witness. Okay? I could just as well use the word Yahweh in what I'm reading. Extremely important to render the correct wording so that you can know where your prayers are directed to and who you're speaking about. Um, when things are covered up like that, it becomes almost like a lie. In the original text, the words did not say capital Lord, and it's almost, to me, it's almost blasphemous. Um, Correct. It is false. It is a lie. Um, yeah, and I think that it should be rendered to its original meaning. Um, because people think when you do this, people then think that it's Jesus. Testament is not Jesus. It's Jehovah. Jesus hadn't even came to the earth yet. So it's deceptive. Hey, Trap. Um, that's correct. I don't think it's right that people did this. I mean, it says clearly in Revelation, do not add or take away anything from the words of this book. I mean, it's a level of disrespect. It's incorrect. It's false. It's not the truth. I don't think that's okay. Servants Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, do not look on the stubbornness of this people or on their wickedness or their sin, lest the land from which you brought us should say, because the Lord was not able to bring them to the land which he promised them, and because he hated them, he has brought them out to kill them in the wilderness. Yet they are your people and your inheritance, whom you brought out by your mighty power and by your outstretched arm. So, to me, that's saying to um, honor and respect your people, especially God's people. It's just that these days, sometimes it can be tricky to know who that really is. And I see a huge, when, as God's word says, you will know who God's people are by their fruits and by their love. And it's horrible. You hear the phrase, there's no hate like Christian love. And unfortunately, a lot of the times it's true. There's a lot of people who claim to be followers of Jesus Christ and they don't show people love. They're puffed up with pride and haughty, and a lot of pastors and preachers and stuff put themselves up on a pedestal. Mm-mm. Supposed to be preachers and teachers of God's word. Everyone who's a follower is at some level supposed to help build Jesus Christ Church. A person is supposed to be a teacher or preacher or supporter of the kingdom. It's not just for, some people do things very simply, and that's fine. Others are very outspoken, and that's fine. And to use your spiritual gifts accordingly is what we're supposed to do. Spiritual gifts and mix it with the flesh. Because when you do that, you're mixing it with pride. And that's what I mean when you mix it with the flesh. When people become prideful because of their spiritual gifts, they're trying to mix spirit and flesh. I think that's all the live that I'm going to be doing today. 100 minutes. And I hope that anybody listening, that anything that they got from this channel is to be pointed to following Jesus Christ. It's the whole purpose of what we're supposed to be doing as followers of Jesus Christ, is leading others to follow Jesus Christ. So I hope that is my intention in just about everything that I do, is to be a representative of the kingdom of heaven as an ambassador, as a king, alongside my brother Jesus and my Lord, uh, to do that, to glorify God in heaven and to lead people to following Jesus Christ. So follow Jesus Christ and find the way to true life. Mhm.